We request all the participants to kindly be seated. The chief guest has arrived and the event is yet to begin in a few more minutes. So I repeat, all the participants kindly be seated. The volunteers and coordinators, please ensure that. Let us all raise and give a standing ovation and a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, Vice President, Delivery Head, Retail and CPG Tech Mahindra, Dr. Manisha Gupta, Scientist F, Space Application, ISRO, and Dr. Joe Ryan, PhD, School of Information and Physical Sciences, University of Newcastle, Australia. I also extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Secretary and Correspondent and Patron of PECTEAM, Dr. P. Chinnadurai, MA, MPhil, PhD, our Dynamic Director and Patron of PECTEAM, Dr. C. Shakti Kumar, ME, PhD, our beloved Principal and Co-Patron of PECTEAM, Dr. K. Mani, ME, PhD, Deans, Heads of the various departments, faculty members and students for the inaugural function of the 8th International Conference for Phoenixes on Emerging Current Trends in Engineering and Management. Let us begin these days with Tamil Thai Varthu.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Kindly be seated. It is with a great enthusiasm that we welcome you to the PECTEAM, a premier two-day international conference dedicated to showcasing the latest advancement in engineering and management. This event brings together researchers, academicians, and industry experts from both national and international sector to share their innovative ideas and practical experiences. PECTEAM proudly includes two conferences, ICONIC, International Conference on Intelligent Computing, and PECMACT, Phoenixes on Emerging Current Trends in Material, Manufacturing, Management Practices, and Construction Technology. The highlights of PECTEAM include paper presentation, showcasing cutting-edge research, and a project contest where participants will demonstrate innovative solutions to real-world challenges. More than just a conference, PECTEAM serves as a platform for collaboration and growth, fostering idea exchange, networking, and entrepreneurial opportunities. Once again, we warmly welcome all to the inaugural ceremony of PECTEAM. Before we proceed, we are excited to present a flash video that offers a glimpse into the essence and objective of PECTEAM. Let us now proceed with the video presentation. Engineering College welcomes you to the 8th International Conference on Phoenixes on Emerging Current Trends in Engineering and Management. In 2018, a vision took shape, a vision of knowledge sharing and innovation. One started as a mere flicker of an idea, soon transformed into a remarkable journey. It was a journey fueled by the passion to connect mind, spark creativity, and ignite progress. As the years unfolded, the landscape of conferences underwent a profound metamorphosis. Themes shifted, technologies advanced, and the very essence of the gathering evolved. Holographic figures mingled with physical guests blurred the line between presence and projection. As we enter 2025, our journey persists to a better future, and our success story continues. For the emerging talent from different states across the country, the conference was the platform to gain exposure, learn from industry leaders, and network with peers. The conference became a melting pot of perspective, attracting participants from around the globe, including Singapore, UK, China, Brazil, US, and Sri Lanka. Ideas sparked conversation, which in turn ignited new project initiatives, leading to the evolution of computing intelligence and communication. The rise in the paper submission reflects the growing interest and engagement within our community. Over the last 5 years, this measure has become a testament to our conference's impact and influence as the platform for scholarly engaged collaboration. Through excellent peer-reviewed paper at PECTEAM is a leading venue for groundbreaking discoveries, hands-on development experiences in the field of engineering and management. Frontiers of science drive innovation and shape the future through groundbreaking research and technological advancement. A project presentation at PECTEAM 2K24 highlights cutting-edge developments. We introduce to you our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, Vice President, Tech Mahindra, Dr. Manisha Gupta, Scientist, ISRO, Dr. Joe Ryan, University of Newcastle, Australia. Panimalar Engineering College thrives to excel in every field as it is prestigious, dynamic, inclusive, and supportive for providing the best for the students. This is because of the vibrant pillar of our college, who has dedicated their knowledge to the betterment of the institution. Our Secretary and Correspondent, Dr. P. Chinadurai, MA, MPhil, PhD, Chief Patron. Our Director, Mrs. C. Vijaya Rajeshwari, Patron. Our Dynamic Director, Dr. C. Shakti Kumar, ME, PhD, Patron. Our Director, Dr. Saranya Sri Shakti Kumar, MBA, PhD. Patron, our Principal, Dr. K. Mani, ME, PhD. Co-patron. Next, we are delighted to introduce our esteemed jury members whose expertise and insights will guide us through today's presentation. With their wealth of knowledge and experience, they will evaluate the projects and recognize the most innovative and impactful ideas. Let's extend a warm welcome to our distinguished panel of jury members. We are privileged to have our session chair lead the segment with their expertise. Their guidance will enhance the discussion and add valuable insights. Let's welcome our esteemed chair. Thank you. Now, we are delighted to unveil the insignia of PECTEAM, symbolizing the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and growth that define the prestigious conference. Thank you all. Now, may I kindly invite our esteemed chief guests and the dignitaries, Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, Vice President, Tech Mahindra, Dr. Manisha Gupta, Scientist, Space Application, ISRO, Dr. Joe Ryan, University of Newcastle, Australia, and our Director, Dr. C. Shakti Kumar, our Principal, Dr. K. Mani, and the conveners of PECTEAM to kindly occupy their seats on the dais.
Thank you all. I now invite Dr. W. Gracie Teresa, ME, PhD, Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, to present the welcome address.
A very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of Panimmalar Engineering College, it's an immense pleasure to welcome you all for this 8th International Conference, PECTEAM 2K25. A Phoenix is on emerging current trends in engineering and management. We are truly delightful to host such an event with a common goal: to foster global collaboration, exchange knowledge, and drive innovation for a better future. Now, with more pride and honor, we extend a warm welcome to our chief guest today. First, we are privileged to welcome Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, Vice President, Delivery Head for Retail and CPG at Tech Mahindra. He has been a driving force in enterprise integration, business process management, and digital innovation. He has been an instrumental in shaping the future of the industry. His insights undoubtedly inspire us all. It's a privilege to be here with us, you sir. Welcome you, sir. We are equally honored to welcome Dr. Manisha Gupta, a scientist in Space Application Center, ISRO at Ahmedabad. Her valuable contributions to space research and satellite applications have played a vital role in India's advancement in space technology. It's more delight to welcome you, ma'am. With great anticipation and deep appreciation, we warmly welcome our special guest, Dr. Joe Rayan from the School of Science and Physical Sciences, College of Engineering, University of Newcastle at Australia. He traveled across oceans to be here with us today. His presence truly makes this occasion even more special. With more excitement, welcome to India and welcome to our college, sir. With immense gratitude and deep respect, I would like to welcome our esteemed management, our secretary and correspondent, Dr. P. Chinnadurai, MA PhD, whose leadership and continual support have been an instrumental in all our success. Thank you, sir. Our director, Dr. C. Shakti Kumar, ME PhD, a visionary leader, a true trailblazer, always takes a bold step forward with unwavering support for innovation and progress. Welcome you, sir. Our principal, Dr. K. Mani, ME PhD, always an inspiration of our institution. Welcome you, sir. A glad welcome to our esteemed session chair, keynote speakers, and jury members from different destinations. Your support means a lot to all our participants. A special acknowledgement and warm welcome to our deans, heads of varied departments, and faculty members. A deep welcome to all the participants across nations. You are the heart and soul of PECTEAM 2K25, and we are here to witness your brilliance in this event. A proud welcome to our incredible organizing team, faculty coordinators and student coordinators, whose dedication, tireless efforts with these past days have been a conference reality. Finally, I conclude, I wish you all a successful and enriching conference through meaningful knowledge sharing, because when knowledge is shared, innovation is multiplied. So be ready to multiply your innovation and create a true impact. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome. To mark the inauguration of PECTEAM, we now will proceed with the lighting of ceremonial lamp, a tradition that symbolizes the dispersal of darkness and the illumination of knowledge, wisdom, and prosperity. The flame represents the light of learning and the spirit of innovation that this conference aims to foster. May I kindly invite our distinguished guests and dignitaries to join us and light the lamp of this auspicious occasion.
Thank you all.
Our principal and co-patron of PECTEAM, Dr. K. Mani, ME PhD, whose exceptional guidance and commitment have shaped the future of countless students. His forward-thinking approach continually inspires both students and faculty to strive for excellence. We now request our principal to present the report of PECTEAM 2K25.
Good morning to one and all. Since 2018, every year we are organizing an international conference. This is our 8th international conference for phonics on emerging current trends in engineering and management, PECTEAM 2K25, which is organized by our college with the support of CSI, ICT Act, ISTE, SAE India, IETE and IEEE Madras chapter. So this conference organizes, one is on intelligent computing, iconic, and the another one is for phonics on emerging current trends in materials, manufacturing, management practices and construction technologies, PEC MESCT. So for this today's conference, we have received 1036 papers from different domains. So after peer review, we accepted 700 papers. So finally, 440 papers are registered for presentation, and all these papers, presented papers will be published in the journals. In this today's conference, we have 25 sessions for this paper presentation. And 725 teams are participating in the project presentation, in which we have 25 sessions. And 200 teams are participating in the poster presentation, in which we have 2 sessions. And also we have invited experts from institutes and industries to share their knowledge and experience in different domains. And we hope that this today's conference will be of a knowledge sharing to all of us in different domains. So once again, I welcome all of you for this today's conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our director and patron, Dr. C. Shaktikumar, ME PhD, to facilitate chief guests with a ponadai and a memento. Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, Vice President, Delivery Head, Retail and CPG, Tech Mahindra. Dr. Manisha Gupta, Scientist, F, Space Application, ISRO. Dr. Joe Ryan, PhD, School of Information and Physical Sciences, University of Newcastle, Australia.
Thank you all. I now request our director and patron, Dr. C. Shaktikumar, ME PhD, to felicitate our jury members and session chairs with the memento. I would like to call upon Mr. E. Mahendran, Joint Director, Scientist, CDAC, Chennai. I would repeat. I would like to call upon Mr. E. Mahendran, Joint Director, Scientist, CDAC, Chennai. We are pleased to welcome all the external faculties who are here on the dais. Next, we would like to call upon Dr. Usha, Professor, Velamal Engineering College. Dr. Suchitra, SRM Institute of Technology. I would like to call upon Dr. Usha, Professor, Velamal Engineering College. I would like to call upon Dr. Suchitra, SRM Institute of Technology. Dr. T. Jayashree, Associate Professor. Dr. M. Rajesh, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Arupadai Veedu Institute of Technology, Chennai. Dr. Dalia Sam, Professor, Department of IT, MGR University, Chennai. Dr. Dalia Sam, Professor, MGR University, Chennai. Dr. A. Alice Nithya, Professor, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Katangulathur. Dr. S. Ilavarasan, Associate Professor, Department of Information Technology, Savita Engineering College. Dr. R. Sundarajan, Professor, Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, Chennai. Mr. Ashok Kumar, Alpha Consultancy Services.
Mr. Vijay K., Assistant Professor, Department of AI and ML, Rajalakshmi Engineering College. Mr. A. Jayapal, Plant Head, SPU, Foundry Division, Ashok Leyland. Dr. A. Palani, Professor, School of Management Studies, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Ms. Sutapa Datta, Head of Digitalization, Nokia. G. Agni, Innovation Manager and University Collaborator, Nokia. Sutapa Datta, Head of Digitalization, Nokia. G. Agni, Innovation Manager. G. Agni, Innovation Manager and University Collaborator, Nokia. Ms. Kalpati G. Lakshmi Vipin, Global Head, Ethics and Business Integrity, Reddington, India Limited. Ms. Kalpati G. Lakshmi Vipin, Global Head, Ethics and Business Integrity, Reddington, India Private Limited.
Thank you, sir. As we embark on this auspicious occasion, we are thrilled to unveil the culmination of our hard work and dedication, the release of our cherished souvenir and the proceedings. The souvenir stands as a testament to our collective efforts, showcasing our achievement, milestones, and memory. It captures the essence of collaboration, innovation, and growth, serving as a timeless memento of our shared experiences and aspiration. Now, we'll proceed with the release of iconic proceeding, International Conference on Intelligent Computing, further highlighting our commitment to innovation and excellence. I now request our chief guest, Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, to kindly release the iconic proceeding. Again, we request our chief guest, Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, to open the iconic proceeding and present it to our director and patron, Dr. C. Shakti Kumar. Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. Manisha Gupta, Scientist F, Space Application ISRO, to unveil the PECMAG Phoenixes on emerging current trends in material, manufacturing, management practices, and construction technology proceedings. I now request ma'am to open the PECMAC proceedings and present it to our principal and co-patron, Dr. K. Mani, symbolizing the successful culmination of our efforts. Thank you, ma'am. I now invite Dr. Joe Ryan, PhD, University of Newcastle, Australia, to proceed with the release of PECTEAM project proceedings. I now request sir to release the project proceedings and present it to our principal and co-patron, Dr. K. Mani, symbolizing yet another milestone of our journey of innovation.
Thank you, sir. Our chief guest, Mr. Stalin Rajkumar, a seasoned IT leader with over 30 years of experience in sales, project, and delivery management. As the Vice President and Delivery Head of Retail and CPG at Tech Mahindra, he has driven digital transformation across industries like banking, airlines, retail, and consumer goods. His leadership has played a crucial role in fostering innovation, operational excellence, and customer success. A recognized innovator and author, his debut novel, Broad Daylight, is listed on Amazon, with his second novel set for release soon. Let us extend a warm welcome to Mr. Stalin Rajkumar and invite him to share a few words with us.
வணக்கம் சென்னை. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? ஃபைனலாக இப்போ தான் எனர்ஜி வந்திருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே. ஸோ ரெஸ்பெக்டட் டாக்டர் மணி, டாக்டர் சக்தி, and Dr. Manisha, and Dr. Joe, and the esteemed jury members and others who have come to make this conference what really is going to make it a successful thing, and dear friends and students. So I am delighted to be part of this conference, such a prestigious event. And when I look at the topic for today, emerging trends in technology and management, I can tell you that today we have an explosion of technology and management concept which is going to not only make us experience life better, but also it's going to shape the future of the world into a much more livelier and happier environment. So about 1990s or 2000s, the key terminology was software is industry eating the business. What do you think is the key, tagline today? Any guesses, anybody? Yeah, I'm sure this is the most easiest answer in the world. Anybody wants to stand up and just mention the word? Anybody? Okay, I heard it. So in 1990s and 2000, software was eating business. Today, AI is eating software. Okay. And there's so much terminology in tagline. AI is the new UI, okay? And I wanted to just illustrate one example about the power of AI, the power of Gen AI, and the power of what we call today the agentic AI. I'm sure most of you are students and most of us, we like to shop. There's nobody here who doesn't want to shop. They shop on, Amazon, they shop on Myntra, they buy food on Zomato, they buy food on Swiggy. Let's talk about shopping on an app or on a website. Let's say I'm coming for this conference and I want to get ready for it, and maybe 1 week back I want to shop for a good suit, good shirt, and all that. What is the traditional way of shopping? You go to the app, you go and click, click, click. You look at something good and you say, okay, this is looking good. but most often what happens in life, you know it looks good on the screen, but will it look good on you? And how do you do this? Suppose you are in an offline shopping environment, you could actually go to a trial room and you could try it out, okay? But how do you bring that same experience in an online world, in a digital world? So we have software and technologies based and driven by AI, where based on your image, based on a photograph which you want to upload, or based on whatever profile you're used for logging in, the dress will fit you there, and you will see what exactly you look like, and then you can make a shopping decision. So this is the power of AI. The power of technology and the power of any management concept is not pure play in what it is like that. It is on how it transforms your life. Not only this, I read about another interesting and a very useful example of AI. So there was this person, who was going to his office. This happened in US, and it's a normal day. He's not sweating, maybe a little bit tired and so on, and suddenly he gets a alert on his smartwatch, saying that he is likely to have a heart attack. He immediately rushes to the hospital. He goes and gets himself admitted, and the doctors diagnose him, and they do detect that he had experienced a heart attack. But because he went to the hospital in time, he was able to save himself. So this is where the impact of AI again lies, in terms of saving lives, in terms of making your experience better. I could go on with examples and after example. I mean, the recent one is that you can, in Russia, they have developed, based on AI, you can detect what kind of cancer you're likely to get, and what kind of medicine or immunotherapy and radiotherapy sessions you will actually be able to get as before you actually get the cancer. So in terms of the technologies and the involvement it has with lives is only increasing, and we are going to experience more of it as we go on. Just talking about 2 or 3 more concepts which is more relevant. Let's say you're all engineering students, and lot of them are going to be in manufacturing segment or maybe in other segments. Today, Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing is the new buzzword. So using a combination of AR, VR, IoT, sensors, robotics, you're able to customize, you're able to channelize the entire factory operations. You're able to do preventive maintenance. You're able to save time and save energy. So there's a lot of these technologies which are coming in. And the 2 more things which I want to talk about. Today we are a sustainable community. Every one of us wants to contribute towards a better climate tomorrow. We want to contribute to a better environment tomorrow. So right from banning plastics, which the government has done in most countries, to looking at other aspects of doing sustainable energy, there are a lot of, again, you can say, a convergence of technologies and sustainability. So we are in our organization executing a project for a customer where you must have heard about the smart coolers, okay? Whether the smart cooler which is storing the drinks, whether it's a soft drink or any other package, what is the journey it takes from the time it is manufactured to the time it is disposed? Is it using a sustainable energy products? So the entire life cycle of the manufacture of the product, and what product can replace it, so that when it is disposed of, the impact on the carbon footprint is much less. So sustainability is another key theme. And last but not the least, after the advent of COVID, we all started working from home. So work from home and hybrid work culture is something which is going to dominate the work life moving ahead. But at the same time, the technologies are enabling that life also, whether it is MS Teams or whether it is any other software which helps you to collaborate. All these collaboration are going to enable you to work from office, work from home, and so on. So, so when you look at the whole, concept of technologies impacting life, there is so much happening, and I'm sure that this conference and all those 440 papers are going to look at some of those technologies which are going to have a direct impact on the way we live and the way we experience life. So I'm wishing all of the papers and all of you the very best, and all the jury members to rate the best papers. And I'm sure, just like the person who used the smartwatch saved his life, there is going to be at least one paper which is going to come out, which is going to do something much more wonderful like that. So all the very best to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Our chief guest, Dr. Manisha Gupta, a distinguished scientist whose contributions to space science and remote sensing have been instrumental in advancing India's space technology. With over 2 decades of experience at ISRO Space Application Center, Ahmedabad, she has played a key role in major projects like RISAT-1, Megatropics, and OceanSat-2, driving groundbreaking innovations. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Manisha Gupta, and we request you to share a few words with us, ma'am.
Namaskar, a warm good morning to all of you, honorable dignitaries on the stage, off the stage, guests, jury members, esteemed researchers, the staff members, and my beloved students. I am really delighted and feel pride to stand over you in front of you today in the prestigious PECTEAM 2025, comprising of Conference on Intelligence Computing, Construction Management, Materials, and whatnot. I, being the working in the space industry since 2 decades, and seeing all the technology and scientific world in front of my eyes, I believed that tomorrow is the world of you engineers. A big clap to you all. So today we are driven by the AI world, very sweetly explained by our chief guest. And I myself have seen that we are working on what not from the science from space, that is remote sensing. In the world of space, when the satellite goes up to the space and giving data to the ground, there is a huge science. It's unimaginable when you feel day before, 2 days before, when Sunita Williams comes back on ground, it's a huge excitement to each and every Indian on this, and even the I say global people were waiting why they are getting delayed. So now it is engineering, technology, and together with this is the management which is required to take the spot decisions and make it a life-burning good task for the people of the world. Today's life is actually driven by science and technology. Earlier, we used to have different kind of payloads, different kind of satellite systems, which is, I think probably you might not have seen the kind of system computers we were having, but today's technology has given that cutting edge which we all are seeing. Our system is comprises of sciences which deals with disasters, earthquakes, the cloudburst, flooded areas, avalanche on the Himalayas. These all are the burning problems which can be solved by too much of data what we have already collected from the satellites and which we are going to collect from satellites, and AI and data analytics which are the burning helping hands for that. So in the space industries, we are open for the graduation and post-graduation students to meet, to come, to innovate, bring your knowledge to the practice. Because earning knowledge is not going to give any solution. Solution comes when we play it in on the real ground. So this is what I talk about the outer space. I'll just take 2 minutes to talk about the inner space also. When we talk of inner space, we talk of to sit, to contemplate on the self and actually do what we really wanted to do. Because I have seen in IITs, in engineering colleges, we go, we do learning, but sometimes we fail, we dishearten, and sometimes we go higher ups, but we actually fail in the next step. Don't get discouraged, but feel that the problem failure is a success. In ISRO, we actually learn from the problems and the failures. Chandrayaan-2 is the biggest example in front of you. And in the Chandrayaan-3, we safely landed over the Shiv Shakti point. Each and everybody of you know that. So to make a history and to have a delightful future, just contemplate on your own scientific heart what you have, what you can do with courage and the focus you can build into that stream. In these 2 days, I wish we'll have a very good, beautiful knowledge-based discussions, innovative ideas into this conference and come out with actually problem-solving statements and solutions. Thank you all and all the best and successful conference. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring and thought-provoking words. Our special guest, Dr. Joe Ryan, an esteemed scholar and educator in computer science and software engineering. As an honorary senior lecturer at the University of Newcastle, he has made significant contributions to research and education with a focus on graph theory and labeling. His extensive publications and over 1,100 citations reflects his impact on scientific community. Beyond his remarkable research, his collaborative spirit and commitment to academic growth have greatly enriched the field. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Joe Ryan, and we request you to share a few words with us, sir.
Thank you, and thank you to the organisers for inviting me to this wonderful conference. I want to address my remarks to research students and young researchers just beginning their career. And what I want to say to you is, enjoy your research. If you are just doing something hoping that a higher degree will get you a better position, then your work is going to be hard. But if you want to do well, you need to do work about which you are passionate, because that is the only way you will address some of the harder problems that you will always come across when doing a degree such as this. So make sure you are passionate about your work. Make sure you enjoy your work. My area was graphs and networks, and I found that great. I loved it. And so I was prepared to put in the time to solve some of the more difficult problems that have founded my career. And I urge you to do the same. It was intellectually rewarding, but when I say rewarding, you are thinking of nothing but funding. And I cannot say that the path I chose was particularly lucrative in funding. I had to struggle hard. In fact, I think it was harder to get funding than it was to solve some problems. But I found a path, and it's due to a friend of mine, a story I'll tell you about a friend of mine from London who wrote a little paper in graph theory about a particular parameter called perfect matching. I won't explain to you what that is. Suffice to say, it was a small paper published in not such a prestigious journal. But he was speaking to his own friend who was an industrial chemist. And his friend was describing a problem which he described in terms of Kekeli structures. And it wasn't long before my friend in London realised Kekeli structures are nothing but perfect matchings. So he was able to use the little paper he wrote to help his friend, the industrial chemist, solve a problem. And the problem was, between them, they had a different language. Perfect matchings, Kekeli structures. What my friend would call a two-factor, the other person would call a cycle. So, my friend from London got together and put together a paper with this person in the language of industrial chemistry. And the paper was published in a pharmaceutical journal and got much more reward than his original paper in a networking journal. I cannot remember which one. Beyond that, he also found through another source that his little paper had implications on the theory of music. Yeah, you think that is strange? So do I. Here we have network theory, pharmaceuticals, and music, all based on the same concept. And all he needed to do was translate his little paper into the language of people who use music, who write about and discuss music, and he got another publication. Now, some people think this is not just double dipping, this is triple dipping. One concept and he got 3 papers out of it. Okay, but do people who translate from English to French, do they deserve their job? Yes, it's difficult and it helps to achieve a broader audience. And that is exactly what he did with his paper. He achieved a broader audience by translating from graph theory language to industrial chemistry language to music language, and maybe it goes on, I don't know. So if you have a career path that you are passionate about, that you love to do, but you do not think will give you very much funding, will not enrich you financially, look towards where the applications can be. And especially look towards applications that get good funding. That's my advice to you. Back to where I started, enjoy your research. And good luck with your studies. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing with us your knowledge and experience. With that, we thank all of you for making this inaugural ceremony a great success. Now we request all the participants to remain seated until the dignitaries leave the dais. The coordinators and volunteers of PECTEAM are requested to guide the jury members and participants to the designated venue.